What's going on YouTube? Derpador Weldor here, coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be working on the old little 210 MP sitting right here, having some problems with it, and I think I pretty much got it figured out what the problems are. So we're going to run through these fixes here and see if it fixes it, and I'll show y'all what I found.
So our first thing, it's doing a lot of spitting and stuff, but it lays out a good bead even though it spits. But I'm pretty sure if I took this and cross-sectioned it, there'd be some issues because of all that spitting and crap. And that's not good. We don't want that. So, it's time to figure out why this machine is that goofy. So, first thing, we got a good ground. Well, we probably don't. This is all worn to hell. I mean, you look at this right here, you peel that back. I mean, look at that. That whole area is toast. This is creating a lot of resistance right here, and this whole cable's creating resistance, and this, you know, cool enough, yeah, and this clamp gets extremely hot. You know, look at that right there. I think it's time to replace this clamp. I never liked these steel clamps anyway. So, I bought from my old Tractor Supply, and bought me a copper, brass, whatever this is. What's this say right here? Brass. Yep. Got a brass one right here to replace it. I like these brass ones. They last forever. I replaced the ground clamp on my Millermatic 211 with one of these. Haven't had a single problem since I started using these. So, that's one thing. The other thing you all probably noticed was that as this was running, there was tension, no tension, tension, no tension, tension, no tension, tension, no tension. And that is because of a poor design by Lincoln, and I'll take this apart in a second and show y'all. So I've taken our 10-pound spool out, and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. This right here. This peg right here is supposed to fit in here. However, the whole spool does not fit in here too well. Lincoln decided to go with this particular setup right here, where you push this down, the whole spool slides on there, and then this peg goes into there. However, the problem is this right here is too far away from this. So the spool can actually slide back and forth like this. As the spool is spooling out, this is supposed to be creating some tension, but it's not even moving. It's staying completely still. It's staying completely still because the spool is spinning around it and it's catching every once in a while on this. And that's where we get that tension, no tension, tension, no tension, tension, no tension. And I'm pretty sure that is where our bit noise is coming from, is that. So, I've come up with this genius way to fix this, because this would work if that peg was a little longer. So, I've got a genius way to fix this here. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to drill out this peg. I'm going to drill out this peg, and I'm going to stick a bolt through here that is the correct diameter to fit in that hole right there. That way, when you put this together, you'll slide your roll on here lined up into the bolt, which is now that peg. Boom, and you're good to go. And now it'll catch it and cause it to spin around properly. And check that out, just drilled a 3/8 hole, stuck a bolt through there. Now it fits really well. Now I gotta grind this down so it's flush to this round piece right here so it doesn't create any extra drag. Here we go, pretty much flush, sticking out right there. I think this will work real well. What's really neat is I put this in while it was still a hair warm from the grinding, and it almost kinda fused itself in there. See, I'm putting pressure on it, ain't backing out. So just a hair warm, I put it in there, it kind of melted, it caused the plastic to melt around the threads. I just dipped it in some water, blew it off with the air compressor. So it's in there, it's pretty good for a homemade fix. Now we have the moment of truth. Did my crazy derba deal work? Oh look. A burnt up tip. Dang, I was hoping it was usable. Oh, a hair tension on there. Now, feed this on. Slide that over.
line up the hole. It's a little bit more of a precise procedure now than it used to be. But, there we go. Look at that. Huh. Now look, when I pull this, it spins this middle piece. It won't doing that earlier. There we go, look at that. Still a little loose, but at least the spool can't spin free of the adapter. So, one problem down. Next thing, let's get rid of this piece of crap ground clamp, and this all right here burnt up here to here. So I'm just cutting it off right here. I'm done. Come on, cut, asshole. It might not be the right tool. The Leatherman might not be the right tool for this, but then again, I'm too stubborn to go get the right tool when I have something that'll work in my pocket. This is all good right here, you can see, but right about here, I don't know how well you can see it, it's all sorts of screwed up. So, and I also realized the ground clamp I bought is like way too big for this machine, but it was the only brass one that they had. It's a freaking 400 amp brass ground clamp. There we go. Looks really good. That should work. I did turn the machine off, by the way, guys. Not that the ground is really going to hurt you that bad, but, you know, better to be safe than sorry. I don't like getting electrocuted. This is a lot more challenging than I thought it was going to be. Dang it, come on. I'm going to turn that thing down some. Now shove this in there. Perfect. There we go. Got it. Take the little tag off here. We don't need that anymore. Alright. Let's give it a shot. God dang it. The wind. Now I gotta put walls in this shop because of this crap. Durba Hobo idea worked. Yuck. Bunch of junk there. Blast this thing out and see what happens. Alright. All blasted out now. Now hook it all back up, see what happens. That's interesting. Dang it. MIG welding outside. That's why I like flux core so much better. I gotta deal with this shit. It's still laying out a good bead. I just don't understand why it's popping so much. It used to not do this. Well, the big giant dingleberry on the tip might be part of it. Haha. Alright. Let's try again. See what we come up with. I don't get it. My gun's pretty straight too. I don't know what's going on. Do a push, pull. There we go. We'll go back here. Yep, one corner. Oh, turn the wire down. And put the inductance right in the middle. I think a good middle ground for the inductance is fine. Now I'm just going to try some different stuff here. And then again, you know, I may be running a little too high with the 035 wire. I'm almost maxed out. So we're going to try a lower setting and see what happens here. God dang it. That's it right there. It's just too high for the wire. I better just, you know, running that thing almost maxed out at 035 wires trying to go into spray transfer. Because I started looking at it, I was like, that looks funky. Yeah, it's beautiful right there now. The earlier it was still spitting and sputting on lower end. But it's fixed now. That was it. Alright YouTube, so we made a couple adjustments to the induction. We changed out our ground clamp. We fixed the spool adapter. And we blew out our liner. and after figuring out, you know, 035 wire on the high end, you know, kind of just trying to go into spray mode and not quite getting there, and that was the spitting and sputtering on there, I turned it down where it got a good short circuit about the 1/8 inch setting, and it's moved out perfect just like I want it. So it could have been one of those things, it could have been all of them, but they all needed to be done. Ground clamp, liner, spool adapter, and the inductance. Fiddled with those 4 things right there. Got the 210 MP back in action. So thank you guys for watching this video, and if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you, and y'all have a fantastic day.
Right there, man. That is what we're after. We don't want that. That's called the wind. Damn wind. That's why I'm going to flux core.